Oh my gosh, it's actually in the shop. I've been waiting for this unit to be in the shop for so long, and I actually have enough money to roll for now. So let me go ahead, let me use a luck potion so that way I don't spend all my gems, because I only have 18,000. I have enough for pity, but I don't want to spend it all. So let's go ahead and let's start doing some opening. I'm so happy he's finally in shop. Hey, there we go! Oh my gosh, we finally got it. That took so long. I think that was for a pity. But there we go. We actually managed to get the unit. Look at that bad boy. That is amazing. Now, this secret is really special because it is limited time. You can only get this unit during this event. So I would recommend saving up your gems right now to buy this unit because you basically have, I think, like 2 weeks in total to buy it. And we're already pretty far to the first week. But there we go. We actually got it. And that is so awesome because let's take a look at it. So here he is. There is the brand new unit. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. I spent all my gems though. I'm so poor. I only have 2,000. I need more gems because there's one more unit that I do not have from this update. So there we go. Oh my gosh, we actually got it. I'm so happy. Now, this character is super cool. His evolve thing is actually really expensive. You can only get it during this event, and I'll just go ahead and show it. I will need to do some grinding in order to get it for more shards, but you need 40 food, you need 2 of his craftable items, and you need 1 orb, which you can only get during the event. And he gets from the evolution 40% more attack, open to Crimson Princess, and also he turns into a secret. So he goes from mythical to a secret, which is really cool. Now, I think I can afford the items in here. Let me see. Yeah, I can afford these. I'll go ahead and buy these because I can already afford them. There we go. 1 and 2. There we go. So now I have those. Now, the other thing's a bit of an issue. I do need more. I think it's soul shards. I need 100 of these. I only have 58 right now. So I will need to do some grinding for that. As you can see, I need 1 soul orb for 100 shards. So, yeah, that's going to be a bit. So let me go ahead. Let me spend some time to level this guy up. In fact, let me go ahead and feed him all the extra food I have because I have a bunch of extra food here. Oh, hey, by the way, here's the default stats. Not too bad. I'll show what this unit does in a little bit because this is really cool. This is a very unique unit. But let me go ahead and actually feed him now. And there we go. All the extra food. And look at that. Not bad. So let me go ahead. Let me do a ton of infinites to get 100 of these shards so I can actually evolve this character because I want it so badly. It's going to be so strong. Oh my gosh, I finally have enough luck. I finally have enough of the soul shards to actually be able to get the soul orb. So let's go ahead. I have soul shards. Let's go ahead and let's buy a soul orb. There we go. So now that we have this item, I can go ahead and evolve the character. By the way, here it is at its max stats without being evolved. 476 damage, 8 cooldown, and 19.8 range. This is a really good unit. Even without being evolved, the damage went up to like, I think up to like 6,000, maybe 7,000. Really good damage. Considering it's not evolved, but let's go ahead and let's evolve it finally. I'm so excited. It's a really cool mythical. Or I should say, it's a really cool secret unit. So there we go, 40% attacked, and also open Crimson Princess, which is a really, really cool ability. And there we go. Look at that. That is amazing. And also changes the date too, August 25th. But there we go. We have the brand new secret unit, and take a look at that one. Oh, that is really cool. I like that. That is an amazing character. I'm very happy with that. So let's go ahead. Let's head into a round. And I'm guessing let's just go do let's do a holo. Why not? Oh yeah, also I cannot forget to look like the character. There we go. Perfect. I think it looked pretty good. This is a great celebration to finally get the character. But let me go ahead. Let me make some early round stuff up so that way I'm not gonna lose the round right away. Also, look at this. Oh, that is such a cool unit. That looks so nice. Okay, that should be enough defenses for now. That's quite a bit of damage going on there. So let me go ahead. Let's start spawning them in. And first of all, the range on this unit is really far. Look at that. That's a really good starting range. But let's go. Let's place it down. And look at that. And don't worry, the hitbox isn't that big. If I try to place something else down, I can place stuff here. So the hitbox isn't massive like Ito. Well, look at that. That is such a cool unit. And the default damage is now 719. Oh my gosh, that is a lot. So I'm guessing let's go in and let's start doing some upgrades. So the first upgrade is increases range by a little bit and adds 1,000 damage. That's not that much money too. That's a good upgrade. Next one lowers cooldown, a little bit more range, another about 1,000 damage, a little bit under. That's kind of cool. And then here we go. Here is the first special attack. This one will increase its range, more damage, less cooldown. That's pretty good. And the next one gets some more damage and a little bit more range, more damage, more range. And then here is the next ability. Now, I'm going to wait for a second before I do that one because I do want to show off the attack, because right now it is a line AoE, a pretty big one too. And I want to see what the attack is, but I have a feeling these are a little bit too strong for the enemies to get over here. Okay, this should be able to see the attack here. So here is the attack. It does a giant net, as the name says, that does giant beams of fire. That was a really cool attack. I like that one. But now that we've actually seen the attack, let's go and let's do the next upgrade, which gives the special ability that the evolution gave us, up to 7,000 attack damage. Okay, that's really good. Less cooldown and a little bit more range. And then there we go. We got the special ability, which I will use in a second. I'm going to use it on the boss round just because why not? And oh, we got Ancient Hollow. Nice. But okay, let's keep going. Upgrades 10,000 damage, 5.8 cooldown, and 28.5 range for the next upgrade. Then another 2,000 damage with a little bit more range. Another 4,000 damage, almost 4,000 damage, plus a little bit more range again, and that is the maximum damage. Look at that. That is really good. Now, the reason why the range kind of looks a little bit short compared to like some of these other units, because this is like a halfway upgraded Coyote, is because it affects everything in this range with the boost. So if I go ahead and use this boost, every single unit is going to have 20% more range and 10% less cooldown. So as you can see, my Coyote here, if I just go to upgrade it, there we go, has this stat number, and this lasts about like 30 seconds, by the way. Like, look at that, 10.9 cooldown and 73 range. And when the effect expires, as you can see, it took away 2 seconds, and it also took away 10 of the range. That is an incredibly good ability. And it takes about like a minute after it expires to regenerate, but you can place down 3 of these, as you can see, 1, 2, and 3. And all you gotta do is just keep using them. So you can use this one, and then once it goes away on all the units, go ahead and use the next one, then the next one, and then the first one's regenerated by then. So you can literally, if you want to sit there, you can constantly have that boost running. So that is really good. And because the range is so wide, you can literally hit everything. They don't need to like clump up all the units like you'd have to do with Irwin. But oh my gosh, that is such an amazing unit. And if you had an Irwin boost on this, it would have about like 20,000 damage. And with a 10% boost also, it goes up to about like 21,000. I am curious though, this unit right here is probably my fastest attack speed. Let's see how low it gets with this ability. 3 seconds, so it moves about like 0.4, so it's not that much lower on these units, but 2 seconds less on Coyote, that is amazing. And the fact that we can literally have 3 of these running at the same time is just spectacular. Pretty cool effect it does to the units too, as you can see. That's a really nice effect. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to mention, once you get to that point on the unit, it also turns into a AoE circle, a small little circle, instead of a line AoE, so that's good to know. I mean, like, shoot, look at that range difference. Look how far it goes with the boost with Arima. It can actually hit spawn. And without it, look where it goes. Not even close to spawn, and it hits like way less of an area too. Just because of how cone AoEs work. This is just a huge difference on gameplay. Like, look at that. That is a huge difference. And the cooldown is way less too. 5.1 on Arima. Oh my gosh. This is such a good support and also damage unit. 16,000 damage. That is amazing. I mean, look at that. The boss is even dying way earlier than it normally is because of it. And let's see, I'm doing the cycle. Let's see how soon. So I get it back and it disappears. Oh my gosh, that is literally perfect. You know, of course, with a little bit delay like in between me using it, but that was perfect. I'm literally looping that boost constantly now. All right, but I'm finally working on my last unit. Literally every single other unit is now maxed out, and all of these units are meta. These like the best units in the game, even among the mythicals. So I'm curious how much farther I can make it. I think my old record was maybe like 56, maybe? I'm not sure. But let's see how far I can make it with this brand new unit on my team now. I mean, hey, even the Urus are hitting almost all the way to the spawn. That's really good. All right, wave 50. This is normally when I start to struggle with the enemies, and it looks like the wing guys are getting through, of course, because I don't have that much defense up here. But I'm honestly kind of curious how much farther I can make it in this round now that I have this unit evolved. And okay, wave 53, and the air units are turning out to be a bit of an issue. But it looks like the ground units aren't making it that far. They're only making it to about like right here right now. But those air units, those are gonna be part of it a problem. I mean, they always are, but like, I'm just curious. Because they are gaining a lot more range on this unit. So we might last longer just because of that extra bit of range. Because look at this. This is the range with the new ability. And that is the range without it. Oh my gosh, that is so much shorter. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're losing now. I'm definitely making it farther though. Wave 55, and it's only just now leaking over here. I'll have to rely on the Spirit Wolves, of course. But yeah, we might make it farther now, even by like one round. I'm going to say my old record was 56. I don't think I made it to 58. I think 56 is my record. Okay, wave 56, and it looks like we're going to lose. Yeah. Well, we made the round 56 again. No increase despite the new unit. Okay. I probably need like another air unit or something to go farther, but either way, the boost on this unit is absolutely insane. It's so good.